And here's the fair catch by the return man. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking downfield. He's got it for a big gain.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That is a dream start for the offense. What an opening possession.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner looking to make a play here. Coverage team brings down the returner. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback still with the football. And the ball to the ground. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Good enough for first down yardage.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Takes the handoff on the counter play. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. And there's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Tight end makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Now it's second down here. Scanning the field, it's Tucker. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Oh, look at the quick cut. Unleashes the stiff arm. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The Dogs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down. This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. He gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting in the way of that and knocking it away.
Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out, it's Smith. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Dogs. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play. Good coverage that time. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch downfield. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Loses 6. Second down coming up.
Ready up. Getting set. Here's second down. To the air, it's Tucker. Pressure is coming. He shreds this. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Going the other way, can they catch him? Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
South Carolina, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
South Carolina Gamecocks will take over first and 10.
The South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. That's a design quarterback keeper. Oh, and he fumbles. The ball bounces out of bounds, and the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 31.
South Carolina, 0.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That run moves the ball across the 40. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. The Gamecocks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Trying to extend the play. Contact as he threw it. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT is good as they build on this big lead.
That makes the score Georgia 35, South Carolina 0.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick this one away.
Bringing it out, it's Smith. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive.
Carolina Gamecocks will take over 1st and 10.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Gets some space around the 30. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Looking to throw. It's Tucker. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to the...
He cannot escape defense with a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That sack sets up an important third down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And the extra point was up and good. Now they get set to kick it away.
42, South Carolina 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback.
Will take over 1st and 10.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Here's the second down play. Back to throw. It's Tucker. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. The ball is loose. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover. And the Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 25. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place. They gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Bringing pressure. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. There's another interception, but we're losing track. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape and is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And the running back takes the handoff. Runs through the defender.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Makes the ground, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the marker. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early, allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Georgia, 49. South Carolina, 0.
Bringing it out, it's Smith. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone.
South Carolina Gamecocks will take over 1st and 10.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going.
Brings up 2nd down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the ball is away from inside the 10. And here's the return now from midfield. And the returner is brought down. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see how efficient this offense can be. They got a chance to add some points here before the break. Looking to throw it deep. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Georgia.
Got it.
Georgia has moved into the red zone.
3:25.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass caught. Can he get in? The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5.
Ready,
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Here's first and goal, a chance to really build this lead before halftime. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
South Carolina Gamecocks will take over first and 10.
First half clock with just 8 seconds remaining. It'll be 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this deep to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Smith. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. South Carolina offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. The ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. On 1st down, it's play action. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Snags the quick throw. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Dogs. And the route is on. Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Tucker. The pass rush closing in. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner will be brought down.
And the Georgia offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's moving out of the pocket now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
He finds his man, and he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him.
Here's the throw deep downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Can they catch him? Touchdown, South Carolina. They'll stroll into the end zone. An electrifying play, Kirk. He was just a better athlete than the guys trying to stop him on that coverage team.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by this returner. But let's also not forget the blocks. Some key blocks there that set this return up and eventually got him into the end zone.
And the point after is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner choosing to field this one. Powers through a tackle. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Georgia offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Throws to the tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
He hands it off from the gun. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about game integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Caught over the middle. It's Fowler. Goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
A completion sets up a second down play. It's a shotgun run call. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Finds his man. It's Fowler. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the beatdown continues. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
South Carolina, 7.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive.
And the Georgia offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for a deep completion. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They get him down after a short return. What? The offense will go to work at the 44.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 45. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Good enough for 1st down.
Okay, ready?
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on.
Come on, set.
Dropping back. It's Tucker. And here comes a deep shot. He's got it right near the end zone. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Lining up to try the extra point. And it's good.
The extra point is good.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back.
South Carolina, 21.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
16. And the Georgia offense will take over 1st and 10.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. You're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. Georgia, South Carolina.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And the tailback's got it again. Gets into space at the 50. And this offense picks up the 1st down. They tackle him at the 44.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the Bulldogs pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Ball handed off. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a 1st down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Field goal try, no good. He missed it. Misfire there, but this has been a thoroughly dominating performance.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Handoff to the left. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
The Gamecocks with 1st and 10 here. He'll hand it off. It's a fumble. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Slide 22. Slide
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Single back, takes the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games.
2-9 Philly.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, South Carolina. Still no answer for this offense.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I'm not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
South Carolina, 28.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The shotgun running play call. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Now, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. Look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Boy, a questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
Well, down the punt just inside the 45-yard line. The Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Receiver in motion now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Brings up 2nd down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. To the air, it's Tucker. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
On the double.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Here's the handoff. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Georgia. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
77, South Carolina, 28.
Bringing it out. It's Smith. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
South Carolina Gamecocks will take over first and 10.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Play action here on first down. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Brings up second and goal.
Let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights.